Hello, doggy. Whoa. I was planning on actually going outside for a walk today instead of using the treadmill. Sick day. Love it. Oh, lovely. Right, boys. Good morning. Welcome back to the tube. Got hair on the lens. Welcome back to the tube. Thank you again for tuning in. It is much appreciated. We are 4 weeks and a day out. Okay, exciting times. Everything's going very well. We're on plan. We're on schedule to bring a decent looking rig for Ireland, which, as I said, is in like 4 weeks and a day. 4 weeks tomorrow. Today's video, we're not doing a full day of eating. I'm going to take you through my back session. So I've literally just got to the office. I'm actually going to eat my pre-workout. It's my first meal today. I'm training a little bit earlier. So yeah, I'm not going to show that much right now. I will pick the camera up when we actually get into the gym and we get cracking. Let's have it. Also, appreciate the support on the last 2 videos. Please subscribe though if you're watching and you're new. Cheers. Right, see you in the gym. Right, boys, we are in to the session. So I can actually sit down. Hopefully you can hear me because the music is awfully loud. I've got my headphones, so I'm just gonna block that shit out. But yeah, today, Friday, back day. First exercise always is a lat movement. So originally, the start prep I was doing a single arm cable fall down. I have swapped it out recently for this machine fall down, but it feels really good. And you'll see when I do my set, stick a D handle on it, a little bit more freedom of the older wrist, and it feels really good. If I was just to use the actual machine handle, I don't think it would feel great, but with the D handle, it feels really good. So I've been running with this recently. But yeah, I always start pull days, back days with a single arm lat movement just because they are my priority, and it makes sense just to do the lats. I'm still really fresh. So 2 sets here, both between 8 to 10 reps. Feels mega. Full stretch at the top, drive your elbow down to your pocket. Pretty simple. I am going to try not to waffle during this session, because obviously I want my session to still be productive, and not spend half the time just talking. So let's get into it. First set. Let's have it. Mega. Yeah, that feels honestly unreal. I feel like as soon as you know how to connect with your lats, you can just send it a little bit, which is what I've just done. It's not really good. So yeah, that's 1 set done on the left. Let's go into the top set on the right. Then we'll do the back off. I won't record out of them. And then we'll get into exercise number 2. Right, boys, that is both sets of the single arm pull down ticked off. So
targeting the lat through a vertical plane. So 2 sets done there. We're now onto the hinge, right? And I haven't hinged in probably since the start of December, so fucking months. I basically just had a lower back issue. No idea what the issue is. I haven't had it checked out. I don't know why, I just haven't. So basically just been avoiding hinging for like, what, 3-4 months. This is the first week that's felt quite good. So I'm gonna try and do some form of hinge, a stiff leg deadlift, but I'm not gonna deep too much whether it's conventional deadlift, stiff leg. I'm just gonna rip it, see what happens, and just go with what actually feels comfortable. So nothing crazy. Pre like lower back issues, I was pulling like 185 for like 8-9, which actually for me is all right. I'm literally gonna be doing 120 today. So yeah, a bit depressing, but I want to be able to start doing a hinge because I'm already noticing throughout this prep that my erectors just aren't there as much. So I need to get some stimulus to them, some proper stimulus to them. So we'll just go with 120 today, see how it feels. I'm not going to take the set all the way to failure. And yeah, we'll just rip it, see what happens. Hopefully, I haven't got an absolutely excruciating back pump for the rest of the session. But yeah, I've warmed up, 120's on, so let's just get into it, see what happens. I'm shitting my pants, but what's the worst that can happen? I die. That won't be so bad. I will take it. Right, boys. I generally don't think you're going to be able to hear me because I'm right next to the speaker and the music is so fucking loud. But as we go through this back session, you can see there is a bit of a methodical approach to it, believe it or not. So, first exercise, as I said, targeting the lats through a vertical plane. Then, second movement, hip hinge. The goal of that exercise is just to load my whole posterior chain up. So hamstrings, glutes, erectors, traps, lats, basically get as much from it as I possibly can. The set on that actually went really, really well. So I'm very happy with that. No pain right now, which is a huge dub for me. Anywho, we're on to exercise number 3. And again, following on from the trend, we've ticked off a lat movement, a posterior chain movement. Now we're going to move into some upper back work. So first up, a horizontal row. So we've got the chest supported T-bar row, elbows slightly flared. Focus on moving that scapula as much as possible. But don't take the piss with it. It's something I used to do, and I still do it sometimes, is when you get into that stretch position and you're protracting your scapula, you can end up just hinging through your hips and getting more stretch by doing that, which isn't lengthening your upper back anymore. Okay, so just keep that in mind. You want to protract your scapula, but not to the point where you're then like basically hinging through your hips anyway. So again, very simple on here, 2 sets, both sets, well, first set 5 to 8, second set more of an 8 to 10. And I think there's a bloke waiting for me to move. So yeah, we're gonna crack on. Yeah, let's get into the top set. Oh, cooked. Right, boys. I'm not gonna lie, that felt pretty terrible. Sick. I think sometimes on here, I get a bit carried away with loading. I say to myself, right, I'm gonna sit between an 8 to 10 rep range, and I'm already below that. What was that, 6, 7 reps? It just didn't feel too great. I felt like I can get a bit more from it. So next week, I think I'll probably just reset that, and it doesn't have to do anything crazy, just like 5 kilos off. It's gonna be able to, what's out of breath? It's gonna allow me to move that load more accurately, which at the end of the day is what we're after. Get a bit more stimulus from it. So yeah, reset that a bit next week. Hey, Chel's over there. We're both vlogging at the minute, so we're taking up the whole fucking gym. Oh, that's exercise 4 boxed off. Again, sticking with the upper back kind of, if you like. This used to pull up. I hadn't done these in years. Put them in at the start of prep, and they feel fucking, again, just feel really, really good. Such a basic movement, I think, is very overlooked. If you get on with it, great. And as I said, the main focus there is upper back, so I'm trying to sort of keep my chest a little bit higher. And imagine I've got a pencil in the middle of my upper back now, I'm trying to crush it, and it just feels really, really good. Like I can't think of a downside to it. The only thing I'd say that people fuck up is just not taking full range. You can see at the bottom of each rep, I literally just let myself hang, and obviously that's fully stretching my upper back, fully stretching like my terras, upper lat, basically just stretching my whole back. And the other thing I've noticed from that is my shoulder health has been so much better since I've had these in. So not only does it feel mint for my back, it also feels really good for my shoulders, which are renowned for being a little bit gammy. So yeah, brilliant exercise. 2 sets done on there, both 8 to 10. They're both weighted now as well, which I am happy about. I mean, I don't know why I only weigh 64 kilos, but that's exercise 4. We're going to go on to the last exercise now. It's literally just a dual arm lat biased row. So ideally I think a single arm is probably a better option, but at this point in the session I've already been training an hour 15, so I don't really want to be doing another single arm movement. I do a single arm row on my Monday session. This is obviously the Friday session, so we just go with the dual arm, bust out 2 sets there. I'll film it and then we'll get into the posing room. But yeah, let's go. Last exercise. Praise the Lord. Right boys, that is session done. I'll overlay
how the rig was looking post-workout whilst I'm recording this. But overall, very good session, very happy with how it went. A couple of things I'm going to reset ever so slightly, just because I think I can get a bit more from the movement, get a little bit more stimulus, actually keep my back. But overall, dub, because I managed to hinge again. The look post-workout was good. Obviously a little bit flat from the front. My low body weight is 63.7. I was 64 this morning, still coming down from the high days at the start of the week, but I look a lot leaner than when I was 64 kilos previously, prior to the high days. So happy with where we're at. Am I going to be 100% for Ireland? No, probably not, but that's fine. But yeah, we keep cooking away. As I said at the start of the video, thank you to everyone who's been watching. If you're not subscribed, subscribe. I will try and make them a little bit more fancy with the editing and the camera angles in the gym, but I think you'll all probably understand that the last thing I really want to be doing at 4 weeks out is fucking around with the camera whilst I'm training. So hopefully you still enjoyed and you're enjoying the consistency as well. So that's everything. Like, subscribe, share it to your story, and I'll see you in the next video.